Why, hello. Get here. Okay. Been a hot minute since we've even come close to a sub 130 seed, due to all these full clear seeds. So, maybe tonight we'll get a little lucky. Maybe, probably not, but just maybe. Okay, grab this. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Joke's on the uncle, he doesn't make it to the castle. Immediate health, I'm okay with. Ooh, bomb start. Haven't had that one in a little bit. Well, we don't have to farm for bombs, but we only have so many of those. Or we just get an immediate sword and it doesn't matter. Cool game. Here's this bomb start. Good luck. Oh wait, here's a sword. I mean, we got full bombs without farming at all, so... I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just... interesting. Haha, dodged. Alright, what we got here? It's actually been even longer since I've had a sword to start escape with. It's one item we haven't gotten from the uncle. Okay, see you later, Papa Bear. Ooh, that was actually a good kill. So this will be a little fun. Yep, immediate damage. But then we were good after that. More bombs we don't need. Should probably check out what the prize pack is. The money one wouldn't be bad. I mean, we're low on... we have no arrows, we're low on magic, so... any of those wouldn't be terrible. Actually don't want to see the bomb prize pack right now since we started with 10 bombs. There's a fairy. That's an interesting first draw. Pretty sure that's just the health one, so we don't need that at the moment. Could be good later. Okay, Mr. Rat. Thanks for that. Let's kill some of these guys. Ooh, full magic. Well, not bad. Small key. Don't know what the rat drop is. Another full magic, okay. Interesting enough, but that doesn't quite help us. See, I'm guessing that one is the magic pool, which it is. Flippers early, okay. Not bad. All the full magic drops. Quite a few in there. 10 arrows, alright. Sub 6 escape, because we didn't farm. Well, we hardly farmed anything, but sword makes it very easy. What we got today? Green pendant and 2 crystals. Alright. Ooh, okay. 8 bombs out of that tree pull is super nice. So if we ever run low on bombs, that's something to remember. Our piece in the tree. As we continue on. I will take that. Health is a good thing, especially on green mail. And since here lately I've just been base tanking all the damage instead of avoiding it. And full magic, okay. Bombs and full magics are aplenty so far. Oh, we got stabbed. Ruined. Eh. Some arrows. Hammer, okay. A blue cane, okay. Quite a bit of stuff. Moon Pearl, okay. Dang. Mine's had all the stuff. Now we're 1 item from Dark World. And that could be the lamp as well. A little scary, but guess we'll see if anything else in Kakariko has anything of value after Blind's Hut had quite a bit. More health, that sync heart. Ugh. Here's some more money. Piece of heart. Half magic, okay. Okay with that as well. Getting a lot of goods. More bombs. Book is not one of my favorite early items, but okay. Loot, however, is one of my favorite early items. Now we can do quite a bit of stuff quickly. Alright. Check out the library and the race game, then we are off, probably to the dam. Just some money. Best bet is the Dam and Mini Moldorm since we have weapons galore now. Plenty of bombs. More bombs up there. Just shooting for some density at the moment. And we'll hit our one-offs. That helps us get a lot closer to Zora money. Free bottle, now we can check Sick Kid, which with a flute is not very bad. Not a bad time loss, so. Excuse me. Probably should have picked up that money though. More magic. Yeah. Oh boy. There we go. Dude. Alright, Mini Moldorm. It was a little rude. Money! Mirror is nice. ALD, thank you for the good luck. Where do I want to go? Do you have actual flippers? Because I was thinking of fake flippering, but you don't have to when you have actual flippers. Okay. Uh-oh. The crabs are out for blood. Just to save all of us from the beeping forever, just gonna save and quit. Now we'll continue. Gonna check out the island and the hobo. Could get to Hera. I don't have a fire source, so we might be locked out of that. A bow is certainly nice, though. Certainly opens up that green pendant. Where do I want to go? Got too many options. Actually, the mountain's probably the better play because we can get to east side. Thanks for 20 bucks, kid. Alright, that went pretty well. And more 20 bucks. You're welcome for saving your life. Here's $20. Dead rocks. It's always the dead rocks. No cabbage, leave me alone. Should check the tablet. We have a book. Okay. Full heart is nice, but not quite worth it at this moment. We got Pendant Pod. Ew. Pendant Thieves Town as well is also gross. Mr. Crystals. Yeah. Let's check out what's on this tablet, then we'll look into Hera, see if we can beat it or not. And arrows, okay. One less tablet to worry about. Not a great start. It's either gonna be the big key or the small key. Big key. Okay. We can beat the dungeon. Don't know if we'll get all the items though. Okay. Sure. The pot broke right at the beetle, but did not kill the beetle. Ow. Oh no. Please don't kill me. Small keys, not great. You have to watch our health a bit, because we are very low. And we have, well, we do have half magic and a cape, so worst comes to worst, we can do that. There is that item in the basement, unfortunately. Unless Moldorm happens to give us a lamp or a fire rod, that's probably something we're leaving. Okay. Just gotta be a little careful in this fight. Ooh, that was close. But it worked out. Single arrows, not what we were hoping to see. There's one item in here left till we find fire. Alright. Let's see what the mountain has to offer. And luckily with full health, I don't feel like I'm gonna die immediately due to either a dead rock or a mini Moldorm. I do need to check. As I was talking about dead rocks. Okay, nothing on the island. That's all I wanted to know. A very painful, slow walk through Spiral. Did not need that full magic. Okay. I didn't want to lose more health. Alright, to where some actual items are. Let's go the long way. Less likely I get jumped on and lose most of my health. Master Sword. Happy to see that. Will not be a sword go mode. Fire Rod. Now we have Fire Source. And a glove. We now have Dark World. Oh, I need to kill the Moldarm. Here. Dude. Rude as can be. Okay. Well, now that we have Dark World, we got a lot more options. The Eastern Pod, both being pendants, is interesting, considering I can full clear both. It's not great. Probably gonna be something in Pod at least, if not also Eastern. Could potentially beat Desert if if boots aren't required. I'm gonna go back for this item, and actually I might do Spike Cave right after. We do have half magic, so I believe we have enough to make it. But I'd rather not leave something here since I'm already on the mountain. And we can take a break. Worth. Never fails, but the one time you skip it, there's gonna be something required there, so we can move on. Let's see if we can get a fairy drop. Here it is. Alright. Okay. Should be good to go. Awake. Well, that could be required. Both Mire and Turtle Rock are crystals, so we now have a 1 in 3 chance we can get in there once we get access. I do want to check out what's on the ledge real quick. Nothing there. I'll enter it. Be good to know if we have to find boots for this or not right now, and it's pretty quick to find out. And we've had access to get in the front of this since Kakariko, so there could be something here of value. Do not need boots to beat the dungeon anyway. Let's see what's on the torch. Small key, okay, that could be bad. There's at least one item locked by the boots. There might be 2, depending on if the boss drops anything. With Fire Rod, though, and half magic. And a Master Sword, which is nice. Should be able to beat this pretty quickly. And we'll check out Agina's cave after this. Might do... Got a lot of options right now. I do have mirrors, so I need to remember that I can group things together. Ooh, perfect. Not so perfect I got Bemost, but full magic is very nice. That is not how to menu, but okay. Ugh, short hop. Also poked him with the sword. Okay, 2 cycle, not bad. Bug net. So there's 1 item in desert that we need the boots for. But that's a second crystal, so we'll take it. Ouch, we can beat all the pendant dungeons right now, which is actually a little terrifying. Skull Woods will be next on our list here shortly. Grab this real quick. These pendant dungeons are not great, and that I can full clear all of them. Tells me something's gonna be in one or multiple of these. Some money, okay. So let's keep pushing crystals, so Skull Woods is the next one we can beat in full clear. Our menu's a little awkward with the items we have. Probably head straight to the back. We could check pedestal. We do have the book and the mirror. Probably a good time to get that info, because we can beat all the pendant dungeons. So there's even another purpose of coming here first. Yeah. Aim straight at me. Oh, dude. Come on. Okay. Moving on to the back. We do need to grab a key. Okay, that was close. Oh, he got in the way. Fine, we still got a good amount of magic. It's not great that we got bunnied. Grab that too. So at least can use the fire rod to take down Moth. We just gotta be careful, because we don't have a ton of health. Jeez. Okay. Dodging spikes everywhere. Come on, Moth, get off the top. You get off the top. Moth, thank you. That one didn't count. Oh my gosh. Moth just came straight at me. Alright, so far 0 items out of here, but we have our 3rd crystal. We're gonna check this chest, then we're gonna check the pedestal. And depending on what's there, we might just be diving straight into pendant dungeons. Okay. All the items are in the front. Let's find out. Rubies, okay. So we at least know we don't have to beat all the pendant dungeons, just that it's very likely at least one of them is going to have something good in it. My money is on Pod and Thieves' Town. Or at least the front 4 thieves. We'll check the front 4 thieves. I don't know that I'm going to commit to beating it. Not at this point. Anyway. It's because we have a lot of things we can still do. Alright, let's find our items here. Or let's just keep finding dungeon stuff. That's cool too. Cool, cool, cool. Go up. I don't think that's far enough up. Okay, well, that's too far. That looks right. Hey, a lamp. There's our first item. Ooh, I need to be careful. Okay. Could have died there. Very close. Bombos. I think I'm just gonna death warp. That's good. We got another medallion. Just gonna death warp for the health heal. So it's very easy to die in Dark World Overworld. I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do North Clear. We'll go to Catfish and Zora just to get all that done. And then we'll come back to Village of Outcast. We're now to seed 16, nothing on the bumper ledge. Still. Yeah, I'll take that. That is fine. We're gonna go this way just cause we've had flippers since the beginning of Escape. So Zora has been in Logic for quite some time, and it's just not great to leave some of those checks open like that. Especially when we're gonna be entering a pendant dungeon here shortly. Might just be the front 4 thieves, might be more. I'm not sure yet. Okay, let's see what we got. I mean, it's not great. Small shield, just some money. Another bottle. Not really worth going after. Ow. Alright, Zora, what's your latest scam today? I mean, I'll take it. Okay, back to Village of Outcast and Thieves Town. We get 2 items out of the front. I'm probably not going to go to the back and complete it. We only get 1, that's much more debatable. So then there's 3 items in the back. Makes it tougher to skip it then. So we'll see what happens, but we'll clear up Village of Outcast first. Only we had boots, this makes this trivial, but no, we have to slash every single bush on the way out. We're gonna need to watch our money, because we are a bit low after Zora. For Dig Game and getting into Palace of Darkness. No, never mind. No longer a worry. We have more than enough money for the end of the game. Alright, let's see what kind of gamble we're making here. It's a gamble to complete it, and it's a gamble to not. Not a great first open. At most, we could get 2 items now. Okay, we knew that had to be in the front. That's nothing new. Please don't hurt me. Okay, there's one. That is very worth and required. So there's 2 left in Thieves Town. Leave that for now, but pulling cane is really big though. So we absolutely have to have that to beat the game. We're gonna take this through to Hype Cave. We're probably going to Potty Stern and Saha's hut. If we don't get anything big. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's something big that we wanted to find. This changes things. Go back and grab the smith. Luckily, we haven't gone too far down this way, so now we can do smith chain. So now, what all do I need? Need a hook shot for swamp. Need an ice rod for Turtle Rock. Might need ether. And that's about it, so we're not far off anyway. Potentially closer than what we think if it's not ether. Or either Mire or Turtle Rock. We can definitely beat Ice Palace now. I'm still gonna take that since we're still on green mail. I'll take all the health I can get. Just a piece of heart. I also need hookshot or boots for Mire, because I can't get past the entrance area without it. But we definitely need a hookshot either way. Boots might not be required as we get them as we're talking about them. Happy to see those, okay. Also have one item left in desert we can now get with those boots. And we can do Bombo's tablet while we're here. Clear a lot, all at once. Hookshot's very nice. That's one of our items we need. Might be down to an ice rod hunt. Still gonna finish this off while we're over here. And Hype Cave. Then we're probably going to the swamp. Then from there into ice. I really should check out what Mire and Turtle Rock are in case I need to look for ether. I definitely need to look for the ice rod, so we still have to full clear until we get that either way. $20. Okay, no ice rod there. What's our... Okay, Turtle Rock's a good crystal, so it won't be behind Pyramid Fairy. Oops. There we go. Alright, next crystal dungeon. Don't necessarily think I have to scope Mire and Turtle Rock just yet. Of course, once we find Ice Rod, we definitely do. But my experience with Ice Rod, it hardly ever just falls into your lap, so we're probably full clearing these dungeons anyway. Ugh. Okay. Not much so far. Do not flood the key. This nice. Nice bonk. Is the compass. Okay. Left side is done. Okay. Slightly too low there. Mushroom. Big key. Okay, there's still a map. So that might be in the big chest. Still possible. Ooh, that's just over too far. One too far. Ugh. Okay. I have a fire rod. Ah, just missed last one. There we go. Surprised he didn't jump, but okay. There's the map, so we gotta go back for the big chest. Oh wait, big chest. Big chest. I just said it. I need to go back. I made a mistake. Let's think about my next moves. Okay. So, if we don't get an ice rod out of the big chest, I think I'm going straight into Ice Palace. Then from there, we'll go to Mire area and Mire if we can get in. What the? Why did he shoot? I was just minding my business. Okay. Now we can go back to Light World. Next crystal dungeon. Don't have a great way to kill pen gators with the Master Sword. Dude. Don't know how I missed all of them. Small key's nice, makes routing a little easier. Okay, did not take damage. Same problem here. We don't have a great way to kill the Pengators. Always get them all in a line, and it's not too bad. Okay. Okay. Fine. I thought I canceled my dash, but game disagrees. No, bunny bean. Thank you. There's one item. Our big key. You need to watch our health. We do not have a way of recovering health easily, and cold stare hurts a lot, so we just need to be a little more careful. Woo. No. Would have been great if that was a health refill. But all we have left now is the boss. We do have half magic, so we're not awful. We just gotta not take a hit from cold stare. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. Alright. Well, another crystal down. Still no ice roll. know I didn't track? I have a mushroom. Let's turn that in right now. Now at least we have a safety. It is Quake, so we can beat Meyer. Just a little late. Tempered. Okay. That makes things a lot nicer. Before I dive into Meyer, I'm going to quickly check this. Oh, all the swords are over here. A master to butter in a minute. Alright, time to complete Meyer. Do not have sword beams, so makes me sad for this room. Oh, I ate one of my inputs. No! Thing I don't like is I have not been to the eastern pod area, Saha's Hut, at all. Something I don't like. If there's anywhere for that ice rod to be, it's probably in the back of Thieves Town. Because I'll probably go to eastern pod first. Oh, we'll see. Maybe it'll fall in our lap. Maybe it's just in Turtle Rock. That is fine. Want a full clear anyway, so a later big key is nice. Just sniper. Absolute sniper. Okay. Come on, Fire Snake. Thank you. I need to stop taking all the damage. That's why we bought a blue potion. Okay. Well, that worked out. At this point, I might as well go for the big chest and the other one, because we haven't gotten any items, so at least one of them has to be over there. Then we'll go to the boss. Okay, there's one, which is not an ice rod. There's the other. So, Meyer is not our answer. Now I gotta start thinking about where we're going next. Probably will get the last item out of desert, so it won't take very long. We're probably just going up the mountain. So we need to know if we need to find ether as well or not anyway. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Alright, well, that's 6 crystals down. Grab our small key. Hopefully the item's just in the first chest. It is not. Okay. Not what we wanted, but another dungeon fully cleared. Saving and quitting so I can do these 2 quick boot checks. Then we're climbing the mountain. Okay. King's Tomb left. Okay. Well, two less things to worry about. Barely fit through there. Link's been on a diet. Okay. Ooh. And it is Bombos. Okay. So we are truly in an ice rod hunt situation. So we're gonna do Super Bunny, Hookshot Cave, then we're dipping Turtle Rock. Ton of money. We have so much money. Duh. Blue mail. Finally. Got some defense up. Yeah. Well. I'm at least happy to find blue mail. Okay. Almost missed that, but we made it. Ugh, it's a little late on it. So far, no ice rods to be found. Though it does like to hide on the laser bridge, so that is what we were hoping for at this point. Thinking if we don't find it here, we're probably going to Pod and Eastern and Saha's hut. Oh, that thing shot me in the face. Okay. Fire shield. Now there's a chance we get the riot shield. Not thrilled about that. Rather not. Okay. There we go. Alright, almost a laser bridge. Hey, we got a bottle. Oh, this has to be cute. Ow. So, no luck for Ice Rod there. Well, the place with the most items that we have not been to once. It'd be real sad if it's just sitting in Saha's hut. I will dip Pod before Eastern just cause House of Darkness likes to hold stuff. Normally has something important in it. Quite often, really. Especially a pendant. And we have had ability to beat Pod since we got Dark World access, so it's not great. I'll be the most sad if it's just right here. Silvers are. Red boom. I mean, I'll take silvers. It's okay. Not the blue one, the red one. Okay, so we at least don't feel as bad about that. I still have Pyramid Ledge too. That's a little bit of a problem. Well, we'll do that before we go back to Thieves Town anyway. Don't have too much left though. Not sure why I felt the need to kill the mini Helma, but pretty sure he deserved it. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. Swing and a miss. Ooh. Was a little late. Okay. We haven't gotten the big key, so I will check the vanilla big key spot before going to the back. Okay. That was just a key for a key, so to the back. There's the big key. Another small key, so we do need to check the chest to the south, then we can go into the dark maze. Or we could bomb jump from down here. There's the riot shield I was afraid of getting. Yippee! Oh, wait. Is the map? Heroes. Running out of stuff to check in here. There it is. The last thing we could check before the boss, of course. Pendant Pod always has the goods. Fortunately, since we mirrored to Saha's hut, we couldn't save a portal. Not that I was trying to anyway. We just had too much left to check out here to make that worth trying. Alright. Well, we can finally get our last crystal And we have Butter Sword, Silvers, a Riot Shield, which doesn't really help anything, Blue Mail, and a Blue Potion. I was able to keep that, so that's good. So we're pretty fully loaded, so there's not too much to worry about anymore. Ugh. Thank you. No, the roller's in the way. Uh-oh. I might have held the wrong direction. There we go. Alright, Trinex. Easy peasy. And 20 bucks for our trouble. But our last crystal, we can now go into Gaines Tower. Oh. Okay. Well, that is nice. The game gave us a reprieve. Small key, big key. That is the perfect setup. Good room. Onto our tower climb, through the gauntlet. Alright, Zizak, come back here. Up running all the way around the room. Oh gosh. Took a shot, but we got him. We do need a key. Did not kill the right one. Thank you. You. Not the greatest pattern. Double. Another double. I counted as a single. It's a little unfortunate. There we go. Hi, welcome back, Papa Bear. You just missed a fun ice rod hunt with the ice rod being buried in Pendant Pod. That's all. Normal rando stuff. Dude. Playing a little dangerously with my health situation, but looks like we'll be okay. Ooh. Not the greatest spot. Got the triple. There we go. $136.57. Thanks for the GGs. 0 out of 5. Yep. It lost my ice rod in a pendant pod. 0 out of 5. Would not buy again. "45-minute boots" was the latest thing, but less than a minute sword was pretty cool. 3-minute menu, I'll take that. 158 out of 216. Not a bad time. Alright, with Thanksgiving tomorrow, probably gonna call it a night for tonight. Might be back on tomorrow later. We'll see, but thanks for watching. Have a good Thanksgiving. I'll catch you in the next one.